Welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna Coles, and this morning we're visiting with Kristin Hildabrand, Warren County Extension Agent for Horticulture. So Kristin, we just recently taught a lesson about protein, and this is a great recipe that is high in protein, and pretty easy.
Yeah, I love that fact, especially on those busy days when we're getting ready, and it seems like during the week it's just so fast-paced. And this is a great meal that, like you said, you can actually make ahead of time and then pull it out and then go ahead and prepare it. So we're actually preparing the southern fish in a foil recipe, and sometimes fishy can have that real fishy strong scent in the kitchen, but this kind of helps keep that down, and it's also great tasting. So what we've done ahead on a baking sheet, we've added just a little piece of foil. And so what I like to do first to keep this from sticking, I like to just add a little bit of olive oil, which that's what the recipe calls for. So I put some just on the bottom, and what we're using is frozen tilapia. It's a white fish, but certainly you can use any type that you want to. So I've gone ahead and thawed this out ahead of time, Joanna. So I'm just gonna rub that in. And like I said, the recipe calls for about a tablespoon of olive oil. This is, you can notice it's a nice size fish fillet. So certainly you can, I know sometimes when you buy that at the store frozen, sometimes you get a little bit smaller. So this is actually probably 2 servings for, the fish size here. Yeah. So I'm just going to make sure that this oil is evenly coated, and then next what you're going to do is go ahead and prepare your spices. And so in this recipe we're using Italian seasoning, we're using some garlic powder, and a little bit of salt and pepper. So you can go ahead and have that ready to go. We've done that here, so we're just going to kind of sprinkle this evenly on both sides of our tilapia. And you do want to make sure that you get it, like I said, use all the seasoning, because that's going to help give your fish some flavor.
And this recipe has been approved on our Plan, Eat, Move website, where you can get all kinds of recipe inspiration, but you can also know that it's healthy for your family, it's nutritious, and it even provides some of the economics. Sometimes people think fish is really expensive, but this, like you said, will go a long way.
Yes, and like I said, if you are a little bit, pressed for time, you can go ahead and do this, like thaw it out and go ahead and add these spices and everything, and then when you get home you can just pop this into the oven. So what we're going to do next, Joanna, after we've added all our spices, we've got a lemon here and we've wedged that up. You're just going to add just a little bit on both sides, just some fresh lemon juice. And so this is just going to give it that nice citrusy kind of freshness to it. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this over so I can get a little bit on this side as well. It's already smelling really good. So we're going to add this to both sides, and then we've got some hot sauce. So you want to make sure that you do it just a little bit, just a few drops on each side.
Now, if you like it spicy, you could add a few more drops, but this is just going to add a little bit to the flavor profile.
Absolutely. So if you don't like a lot, kind of back off that, maybe just a table, just a little bit of a drop or 2. But what you're going to do is just make sure that is nice and incorporated. And then what you're going to do here is simply fold this into a pocket.
And Kristin, what's great about this is after it gets done cooking, you take the foil, throw it away, and cleanup is really easy.
Yes, I love that. And like I said, we've just kind of folded this. You want to leave a little bit of space, like as you fold it, so as it cooks, it's got plenty of air to move around. The recipe calls for 550. We prepared it at 500, just added a little extra minutes, but the recipe says about 9 to 11, so you just kind of want to check it. Ovens can vary.
That's right, and we want to get it to 145, and sometimes, this is a big fillet. If you had smaller fillets, you might adjust that.
Yes.
So, get a meat thermometer out, test it to make sure that your fish is done, and then this is a great meal to enjoy with the entire family. Now, Kristin, can people get this recipe at the Extension office?
They can. Like you had mentioned before as well, the Plan, Eat, Move website, just type in Southern Fish in a Foil if you want to check that out. It's a great resource. It's got other recipe ideas for the season. Sometimes we always just need a new recipe to inspire us.
Yeah. And so how would you finish off this meal?
Yeah, so after we get this baked and prepared, there's other options that you can add to it. So we've prepared a little bit of some mixed vegetables that we've steamed, and then if you want to, you can also add rice. Citrus fruits are also good to add to this if you're looking for a fruit option, so anything like an orange would be great.
Or even a nice side salad.
Yeah, a side salad would be great. It just kind of depends on what your family enjoys, so definitely stick to what they like.
Thanks for watching and have a great day.